All in your own channel NCERT e-teaching. I am Dr. Kailash Mina and today I am going to discuss few points about the latest release syllabus of class 11th and class 12th biology from CBSE. So as we all know that CBSE already have released in March 2021 one syllabus or curriculum for class 11th and 12th biology, but that was temporary. They already announced that okay, in in the month of July they will release updated syllabus. So from March to July we all were following that curriculum or syllabus for teaching our students, and students were also following for their preparation. Now CBSE have released their updated syllabus for all the subjects. That syllabus includes they have splitted the syllabus into two terms, term 1 and term 2. Plus they have removed some chapters also if we talk about biology. So if we talk about class 11th biology, so there are very few chapters which have been removed as I have noticed. For example, chapter number 6 is not there in unit number 2. But today we will discuss class 12th biology in detail, because we all know that class 11th biology classes are not going on. Students are waiting for their result, or class 10th students are waiting for their result, and they will select their stream and they will take admission. It will take some time, but I included both 11th and 12th for reference point of view. So we can see here in class 11th we see 5 units, unit number 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, and we can clearly see that the theory syllabus have been splitted into two terms. In term unit 1 and 2 are in first term, unit 4 and 5 are in second term, and two chapters of unit number 2 are in first term, 8 and 9, cell and biomolecules, and chapter number 10 of cell division is in the second term. Very simple calculation. Next thing, detail. Okay, so you can read this PDF. I will provide the link directly from CBSE and you can download this syllabus and the syllabus for other subjects also, and you can go in detail if you want to go. And I will suggest class 10th student which are who wants to select some stream, because they may be confused. In the next week, I hope in next 10 days admissions for class 11th will start in Kendriya Vidyalaya. So students who are confused whether to take biology or whether to take computer science, whether to take, select Hindi or whether to select mathematics, they can go for new syllabus. Okay, they can see they can study new syllabus or curriculum from CBSE, and even they can have a look at NCERT textbooks. They all are available for free on the official websites, and then they can decide what to select, what not to select. Again, talk about let's take practicals again. For class 10th students who are not familiar with the class 11th and 12th, in class 11th and 12th biology, or in other subjects also, physics, chemistry, computer science, we have 100 marks total for each subject. 70 marks is of theory examination, and we also have practical examination of 30 marks. Both are conducted as board examinations. Okay, so 70 marks theory exam will be a paper pen test, and 30 marks practical examination is a activity examination which is being conducted in our schools, and some external examinations will come and your internal examination will be there and they will evaluate you. So this is the scheme for class 11th and 12th biology and other subjects for 100 marks, 70 plus 30. But in this new updated syllabus, it have been splitted 35-35 for first term, second term, the theory examination, and 15-15 the practical examination. I think very simple calculation. So here you see the list of experiments. You will, if you study the practical syllabus, students, you will see two list number A and list number B in the syllabus. Let me show you. So list number A includes some list of practicals or experiments to be performed in the laboratory or in the field. Okay, okay. Then we have list number B, which includes some experiments for sporting. Okay, you will come to know when you will take admission in class what do you mean by sporting. But that is a different thing. It actually, sporting is you need to practice first, then at the time of examination you need to identify sports. Means specimens or models or diagrams of living creatures for the diversity point of view. Okay, so there are term 1 and term 2, two splitted list from list number B. Okay, so we have two lists, list number A and list number B. List number A includes 7 experiments, list number B includes several sports. So clearly in term 1 there are 2 experiments, in term 2 there are 5 experiments, and in the same way we see spotting also. So it is also considered as paper out. For example, experiment number 1 and experiment number 2 will definitely come in the term 1 practical examination in the question paper. So you must prepare both of the experiments very carefully, because you will have some choice in uh, these experiments in term 2, but we have no choice in term 1. This point is to be considered, taken into consideration. Then we have spottings. So very simple organization here, 15 marks for each term for practical examination. Okay, so you, when you will get admission, then you will learn about practical examination, how they are being conducted. So this is the information about the splitting of syllabus. Now let's come to the today's most important topic, which is class 12th biology syllabus, because I am making this video only for class 12th biology students. I am teaching class 12th biology students now, and only 12th biology students are having this problem, because 11th biology classes have not been started yet. So one point, when you see the numbering of units, you will see unit number 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Why? Because we consider class 11th curriculum and class 12th curriculum as a whole, so it is in continuation. So unit number 1 of class 12th biology is considered as unit number 6. Okay, very simple. So we have 10 units, actually we have 5 units in class 12th. So unit number 1 and 2 or 6 or 7 are included in term 1, and rest of the units 8, 9 and 10, or you can say 3 on 4 and 5 are included in term 2 syllabus. And one more thing, you can see that many chapters have been excluded from class 12th biology syllabus. Chapter number 1 from unit number 1, chapter number 7 from unit number 2, chapter number 9 from unit number 3, chapter number 14 and 16 from unit number 5. So you can see 5 chapters have been removed. Actually there were 16 chapters in your syllabus, and we have 22 chapters in class 11th biology syllabus if you compare. So if you remove 5 chapters, okay, I think CBSE have actually they have cut short the syllabus, and I think it is very good for students, and they can score very good marks if they are aware. Because one thing, they have removed, excluded some chapters, 5 chapters, okay, out of 16. So it is a very considerable amount. So now you have to study only 11 chapters. Next thing, they have split it in term 1 and term 2 also. So when you will study chapter number 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6, these 5 chapters, so you need not to be worried after November or December when you will have your term 1 examination. So in term 2 examination, you need to study only 6 chapters. So I think it is the best time to score best marks in your examination. And if you are aware that in previous session, class 12th board students were not able to give their board examinations, so they got their result by including class 10th marks, 11th marks, their internal examination marks. So we must be very careful that internal examination may be important, so never ignore those examination. Take all your examination very seriously. Very simple point. I am not threatening you. I am just saying that keep revising well, because syllabus is having only 11 chapters. Then you have time, and after term 1 you need not to be worried about term 1, although these all chapters are important for NEET examination, and class 11th syllabus is also important for NEET examination. So let's talk about practical syllabus. So I hope everything is clear. Term 2 and term 1 syllabus is clear to all. Then we have all contents in detail. I will provide the link directly from CBSE, the official website, so that you can download syllabus not only for biology, for other subjects also. And I will advise you to take printout at least for biology, because there are only 11 pages. If you are in class 12th, you need not to print the syllabus for class 11th, so it will be hardly 5 to 6 pages for you to print. So first just print those latest syllabus of term 1 term 2 and then you analyze by yourself. Next thing, again practicals, because we know that you all are familiar with practicals in class 11, that practical examination will be of 30 marks. So here we have 15 plus 15 in two terms. And again, as I have said in class 11th there, that you know the paper, you know the question paper of your practical examination of term 1. Why you know? Because we have no choice in experiment number 1 and 2. So they will definitely come in your examination, but we have some choice in term 2 examination. Same thing here. I think that these sports we all have studied, because in my school I have completed all these, because I take sporting in particular with along with the theory syllabus. So if you see these sporting number 1 2 3 4 5, B means here, B means the list from list B for sporting, list A for experiment. You can see list A for experiments. So 1 2 3 4 are from reproduction, 5 from pedigree analysis, chapter number 5. So these all experiments sorry, sports are also related with your theory syllabus. So this is the syllabus of term 1, and I hope that all students have completed this practical syllabus also, and their offline classes also have started. So if they get chance to visit their biology lab, physics lab or chemistry lab, they must perform these experiments which are included in their term 1 examination, so that they have an hand-on experience. So never waste your time. Now you have complete planning. Now you have complete planning for every examination. So you must not waste your time. Every chance you got in your lab or in theory session with your teacher, clear your doubts and prepare well. Next thing to be discussed. Okay, so here you can have a closer look or detailed look of list number A and list number B, and which experiments are included in term 1 and term 2. Next we have syllabus for visually impaired students. So this is also not valid for me. So if my students want to take printout of this syllabus, they need to take printout of 2 or 3 pages. Okay, so it is not, I think it is not costly also. Okay, one more thing I want to discuss here along with the syllabus, that let's take, okay, so one more thing. In term 1, as per I know, the paper will include only multiple choice questions, MCQ questions. And in my school, or in most of the school, I think first periodic test, which is of 40 marks. Okay, our first term examination will be of 35 marks. Why? Because complete syllabus is of 30 marks. So theory examination will have 35 marks term 1, 35 marks term 2. But as you all know, periodic test are of maximum 40 marks. So all 40 questions will be multiple choice questions. Okay, there will be two types of multiple choice questions: simple multiple choice questions and assertion region question. If you are familiar with assertion region questions, okay, I have even personally, if I talk about my students, so I have shared with them in my online group some PDFs of simple assessment region questions for different chapters. So if you search online, you will get easily, because if we talk about class 12th biology, there is no scarcity of material. You will get plenty of material in YouTube, in internet, or in any book you can order. Even online you can order. So we cannot say that okay, we are not getting the material. Okay, material is sufficient, but what to study, what not to study, we have to select. So first thing, as you can notice the name of my channel, NCERT teaching. Why? Because NCERT is very important if we talk about school teaching. So no matter what type of guide you are using, what type of video you are watching, or what type of coaching you are in coaching you are studying, NCERT is very important. If you talk about term 1 examination, so please ignore all the books and stick to NCERT. Why? Because all type of multiple choice questions, including assertion region questions, will come from NCERT textbook. Okay, so for now, for term 2, you may see some descriptive questions. So you will get updates time to time in the final examination. But for term 1, as per I know, you will see only multiple choice questions. So for multiple choice questions, we need to take slightly different strategy. Okay, no matter what type of question you are attending. Okay, oral examination, practical examination, sporting, experiments, okay, multiple choice question, assessment engine question, even any type of descriptive question, any type of question, always that will come from NCERT. Even if you are preparing for a NEET examination, NCERT is have its strength, okay, more than 60% syllabus will come from NCERT. So please do not forget your NCERT. And for term 1 examination, for first period test, read only and only NCERT, okay, questions will come only from NCERT. So what you have prepared till now, revise that again. Revision is the mother of skill, okay. So revise and see for that points. For example, in chapter number 5 and 6 from unit number 2, you will see many historical facts about experiments, about scientists, okay, about DNA, about pedigree, Morgan, Mendel, okay, Avery McLeod McCarthy, Frederick Griffith, okay, many experiments you will see, Messler Stoll, Watson and Crick, Chargaff. So those type of questions may come in multiple choice questions. If we talk about chapter number 2, 3 and 4, then haploid diploid, facts about plants, okay, wind pollination, pollen grains, embryo, difference between dicots and monocots, triple fusion, double fertilization. Okay, there are so many important points you can see. And how you will decide, students, I am talking for students, that please study previous year questions from CBSE. Now you will ask, okay sir, previously there were no exclusive multiple choice questions. What is the benefit of solving previous year questions? See, when you will solve 5 years previous year questions from any chapter, okay, and then one more thing, material is available everywhere. I have shared chapter wise solved CBSE previous year CBSE board questions to my students also. So you will get plenty of material everywhere. So if you see chapter wise solved previous year questions, so from CBSE, very expert questions are there. So automatically you will get idea which topics are important, okay. Now we are talking only theoretically, but when you will solve those questions, when you will practice those questions, automatically you will have an idea. For example, ABO blood group in chapter number 5. So you will have automatic idea that, okay, what type of questions we are seeing in ABO blood group, or color blindness, or hemophilia, okay. It depends on practice, you will understand. So again, I am repeating, I am making this video only for my students of class 12th biology, but it is, you can relate for any subject or any stream, okay. General ideas are the same, but I am making this video for first period test and for first term examination. Please focus on multiple choice questions, read your NCERT, read actively, and try to identify the important areas by solving previous year questions and practice well. So in the month of November and December, you will complete your term 1 examination, and I am sure that many of the students have completed till chapter number 5. So most of the syllabus of theory we have completed for term 1. Now it is time to complete our syllabus, revise well, give your examinations, okay. And I hope that all will score very good marks in term 1, and this splitting of syllabus will provide you the opportunity to get maximum marks in your examination. So with these points, I will conclude my video. Thank you so much all for being till end.